travel to a faraway jungle to find the source, each having their own reasons. Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation.
So, in our last session now, our party followed the southern corridor on the fourth level of the tomb to a junction with Dusted silently creeping ahead. Looking westwards, he noticed that the corridor ended in a room with a shining blue mirror. To the east, the corridor stretched off into the darkness, a colossal guardian patrolling it, walking away from Dusted as he spied around the corner. The party rushed in to attack the guardian with Vargo taking cover in the mirror room, only to be assaulted by an invisible stalker. But with victory in hand, the party then investigated the strange mirrored room, which captured Vargo, Lunan, Dusted, and even Velrus. Spitting out Dusted, who proceeded to smash the mirror, releasing all of its occupants into the room at once. A troll, a minotaur, a drow, 3 humans, and a 4-armed gargoyle. Yolena's quick thinking led her to assess the scene, judging the gargoyle and troll were the only enemies in the room, and she proceeded to make friends, attacking the gargoyle and the troll. Her judgment proved accurate as the remaining prisoners joined in the fight and ultimately winning the battle. And so, we join the party post-battle. The corridor stretches out ahead of you, darkness all around. There is no light emanating from the mirror behind as it has been smashed.
Ah, so beef.
Do you mean Bal?
No, I'm talking to beef, the armored guy.
Got you. Biff is just further up the corridor.
Oh, I will move there.
Okay, so let's quickly then. You have got Zal and Lucanu, the Minotaur and the Chultan warrior. We've got Biff Longsteel, Atan, who is the merchant, and then Lad, who is the drow mage. You actually worked out he was a sorcerer. Biff is standing right next to Dusted, and the drow is standing further down the corridor, Fargo.
Oh, that's true.
I think the draw is basically standing right next to Vargo.
Vargo just moved.
Correct me if I'm wrong, beef. You joined the Yellow Banner in Portland Saru, right?
Who's talking? Ugh. Somebody needs to light a goddamn torch in this place. I can't see for
Oh.
shit.
Oh, sure. I cast a torch. Yeah.
Do you mean light or juice?
No. I don't have light. For the longest time, I thought I had it, but I don't have it.
It's only Lunar.
Only Lunan has light. So are you going to pull out a torch and strike and light?
Yes.
Okay.
I have those.
You do have those implements, don't you? Taking off your dark vision goggles.
Yes.
Excellent.
For now. For now. Like I just placed them over my forehead. So beef. Correct me.
Yes. Yes, good man.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You joined the Yellow Banner in Portland Saru quite recently, right?
Yes, indeed. Biff towers over you, all 6'5" of him. As you look up at him, you notice he's got slightly greying hair. His weathered face is scarred, it's pocked. He looks like he's been in battle a couple of times. But that's not the most distinguishing feature of Biff. As you look up and you talk to him, you notice that he's got one blue eye and one green eye.
I swear to God, if that's important somehow, I have no idea.
Yeah, indeed. The company of the Yellow Banner. I used to bring up the rear for the company.
Mm-hmm.
How long
You got
has it been?
not much actually. You got separated from Devlin and the others, right?
Yes, indeed.
Can you recall to me who, how many of you entered the tomb originally?
All of us. We all entered the tomb.
Which, who is all of us?
Oh, is this the Spanish Inquisition? Who are you?
Kind of. I happen to be a member of the Yellow Banner as well. Well, an envoy, more. You knew my brother. You knew my brother, Adeline.
Oh. And he takes in your facial features and looks at you, almost sizing him up, and you must be the younger brother, yes?
The only one there is, yeah.
Oh, you're a lot smaller than Adolin was. Yes. So we were led by Lord Brixton. He and your brother Adolin, the righteous, as we called him, stand-up man. We entered the tomb with Bravis, Seward,
Mm-hmm.
Cephirius, and Devlin.
You were with Brabus when you were attacked by a golem and got separated, right?
How do you know? Yes.
I show him the diary here. Actually, I don't know if I am the one who has it now.
I think Lunan might actually have it, but
Has again.
I will mention it.
I don't understand why you're filling in all the story for him, so he doesn't have to make it up.
oh, all right there, cat. I can speak for myself, and so can he.
If I could talk mentally with Dusted, I will tell him that this person doesn't seem to have the mental capacity to fool us.
I mean, with Papa Sottle in there, wouldn't you just say that out loud?
Probably
But since I can't not talk telepathically for now, I will just hand it, wave it, like, don't worry, Dusted. It's okay.
What are you waving?
The concern from Dusted's mind.
Oh, not the diary.
So, what can you tell me that I don't know about the Yellow Banner? Where is Adeline?
Well, I can tell you, being righteous and stand up is not good for one's health. Stubborn as they were,
I happen to agree. Yeah.
They ran ahead without warning or heed. That babbling ranger Seaward just went on about his accursed lamp. The woman inside trying to find some bloody device to bring her back. I mean, really.
Start falling on the Eye of Saltek. Yeah.
What a
do you happen to remember where you got separated from Adeline and the rest?
Well, it has been quite long, and being confined inside that mirror. I feel a little refreshment would help jog my memory. If only I had a skin of wine.
Let me see. Let me see what I can do for
well.
you. I
haven't drunk in ages.
I have a.
Fargo stops, bends over, and rubs through his backpack.
I have a rotten maracuja fruit, which is poisonous, according to my notes. Some wild root. Yeah, this is not going to do it. Guys, do we have any beverage? Like, I don't think so. No, do any of
look
you?
like we are wandering around with wine while trapped in a tomb, Varro?
What kind of
y-
adventurers
j-
are you? The
Oh,
only way
get
to
up.
overcome fear is being a drunken, debauchery kind of adventurer. No,
No, Varga,
You are an
I
awful
think
adventurer.
the closest we have to wine is actually quite the opposite.
but I'm
Wow.
alive. Ha.
what's the opposite?
Only
What's the
because of
opposite of
us.
wine? Grapes?
Pull out my
He's talking
Goblet
about
of-
this magical goblet.
yeah.
What
Tankard.
was in it?
Huh?
What's in
Oh,
it?
Nothing.
What did
just
it-
turns alcohol to water?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. You could tell him that it turns water into alcohol.
He's just gonna drink water.
But it would be funny.
oh yeah, that sweet placebo.
Yeah. Maybe I'll sell it to him later.
Lucan
Lunan,
and
can-
the Minotaur begin to push past you. Ah.
understandably so.
Yes, we cannot waste our time with all of this. Come, we must save and find Queen Napaka.
Oh, hold on, be careful.
Oh, but
Well,
We
Yeah.
we told you already. Napaka is no longer here. Waxanare is the new thing in town.
in town. Then that's yes. I recall. We must find her.
Well, the best way of doing that right now is helping us.
by defeating the person that has us all trapped in the first place. Yeah, we happen to be in the middle of it.
If you're so eager to leave, we could point you towards what we were doing right now. In case you come across any skeletons crawling around with shapes stuck in their head.
You
We,
need
we
the
show
head.
him one of the heads so they can understand what we mean. Here. So far we have a triangle, square. We are missing similar figures with more sides.
they are keys that open the door.
The door to exit, kind of.
Zal sits down, scratching his head.
What is wrong, Mr. Minotaur?
He does not speak common. He cannot understand. Understandably frustrated, he just wants to kill something.
There is, well, if you find the skeleton, you can kill it, but don't crush the head. We need it.
For a second there, I thought you were talking about Jorlen at the end.
They are quite frightful as well, though, so a bit of subtlety is recommended.
They like to hide away a lot.
Fine. I guess we can let you take the lead then.
It would be best if we all work together.
Mhm,
The sooner we
mhm.
get those heads, the sooner we can get out of here and you can find your new queen. And everybody else can get back to doing what they wanted to do and not dying. Which is quite fun.
The not dying part is important.
Indeed.
So, by the way, you can actually help us with a problem we have recently encountered. See that wall? It was a stone wall, DM, right? Even if this is like a door.
It's a slab of stone that is acting as a door.
We know that opens. We just don't know how. The only clue we have is what was that about the 12 stars when the 11, one missing star when 12 is 11 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that I don't have. I didn't write it down.
Fargo,
But
as
it-
you move away, Biff reaches out. May I? For the torch.
For sure, go ahead.
Excellent light. Yes.
Do any of you guys have the actual clue written down? Is one of the ones we found in. Cannot remember if it was the beginning of the dungeon or downstairs.
You mean one of the plaques?
Yes.
I have the text from plaque level 2, level 3, and level 4.
One of them referenced 11 stars or 12, and one missing.
Did I add them to handouts?
Some of them
Yes.
You
are.
sent some of it, but this I saved a long time ago.
Oh wait, did I see a small one?
When we were just running from the beginning to the end in one session. And I didn't capture the first level.
Yeah, the very top is the... Right at the beginning is the obelisk outside, then the first plaque, level 2 plaque, level 3...
I don't see anything with stars.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. But you have the mirror holds 12.
That's it. That's it. That's
Okay,
it.
but that's this levels or level 4.
The mirror holds 12. So we point a mirror towards the thingy. So the another star appears in the hand of the thingy.
Alright, the mirror being what we just destroyed. I guess.
Mm. Maybe a regular mirror will work. we could not separate the mirror from the wall. That was.
Everyone can read the thing now.
Oh, so the mirror holds 12 reference the number of people that were in, not
Yeah.
the stars.
The
Oh,
maximum
okay.
number of slots, I guess.
Finally,
Oh, okay.
the maze
So it
holds the key.
The army sleeps in silence. So let's be quiet.
So, how many stars were in the stone slab DM? 11, if I recall.
The maze holds the key.
Let me just tell
We're
you.
looking for the key.
Yes.
11. Okay, so it has nothing to do with this. Okay. Which maze? Whole.
Alright,
Is there?
found a maze in here yet?
Wasn't is a maze painted somewhere in the mural? The lackeys were painting down. I don't recall. So, but there is also parts of the dungeon we have not explored yet. That might be worth.
For all we know, it might be a maze behind this door or up the other corridor.
Yeah. Let's continue exploring then.
Remember that there is one of the golems, and the gargoyles are probably back as well.
Should
I
we
mean,
ask Sal if he can push this door open? If it's just that we were weak.
if that was the case, I would be disappointed in a Cerac. Sure. Sal, can you ask your Sal? No, Sal is the Minotaur. Lucano, Lucano, can you help us here? Maybe Sal will be able to open the door. We highly doubt it, but we may as well try.
Yes, of course. Which door is this that you are speaking of?
I point her, him, her. Lucano was a she.
She, yeah.
Towards the door with the man holding his hand up.
Okay. Sal, Bantu, Fagudupa. Sal steps forward.
Plus, that will give him something to unleash his energy.
You notice he stops just at the edge of the torchlight, waits, almost as if his eyes are growing accustomed to the dark, and then, Scrapes on the ground with one of his cloven hooves, drops his head, and charges at the door, shoulder forward. Slams straight into the stone block. You almost see the dust all around, rising up from the shuddering in the corridor. But the stone slab at the end doesn't budge.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lucano. And say thank you to Thal.
That's it.
Was worth trying.
Lunan.
Yes.
The first thing you notice is the longsword that Biff has in its scabbard. It is glowing magical. The armor that is being worn by Lucanu, the entire armor set itself glows magical. It is almost as if you can see it's shaped from the chitin, the hard outer skeleton of a scorpion. You can see the ridges in the armor, and you can see where there was potentially like a sting, and engraved on it in the center is a skull, painted golden. The
Lucano, you said.
hmm?
The insect-like armor was Lucano.
Yes.
Yeah.
The merchant who trails right behind you, there is nothing magical on him at all.
And nothing illusionary about him or anything either.
No, not at all. And Lad the Drow does not have any magical items on him at all either.
I mean, he has the mage armor active, probably. But
Because that should show up as well. Like in essence, I believe it shows anything magical.
Yeah, he doesn't have mage armor activated anymore, I believe.
Okay. And I know. Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, he should have Mage Armor activated the last 8 hours.
Yeah, well, in which case then it is still activated. It's true, actually. It's only been 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I know.
Right, what next?
Do I see anything at the door? If I can see it? I don't know if I can see it anymore, considering a
The
big metal tower is in the way.
hang on. The doors themselves are not magical. How long does your spell last? Is it concentration?
It's concentration for 10 minutes.
Okay. I'll keep count for 10 minutes then.
Hmm. Shall we move then?
Let's explore the rest of this place.
Yep.
Find that key.
Well, apparently it is in a maze.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
amazing.
Mm.
The worst.
Yep.
Right. Who is traveling in the front? Let's get a marching order, shall we? Now that we have got a party up close on like 10 or 8.
If no one else brings out the ray, I'll let know. bring up the rear just to make sure that the merchant doesn't get left behind.
Oh, I am used to taking up the rear with the yellow banner. Fear not, young elfling. I shall be a gentleman and watch your behind.
No, thank you.
I think she doesn't
You-
trust you.
You can watch Luln's behind. I think he might appreciate it.
There's only armor. Okay.
I will keep an eye on everybody at the back and make sure nobody gets forgotten.
Oh, thank you, kind lady. The little merchant.
Don't. She wants to check our behinds.
Indeed. So we've got Dusted in the front, followed by Vargo. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Lunan.
Yep.
Okay. After Lunan.
We'll let some of these people go. I'll also stay at the back in front of Yarlana.
I'll move back one. On my
Okay.
way.
Let me just double check if the drow has got dark vision, so I think he will. Yeah, he can stay in the middle. Okay, so we have got Biff Longsteel in the center. The only person that is not covered by his torch then is going to be Dusted.
This is a conga. Yeah.
But what that does mean, Vargo, is you can only see, I mean, you can't actually see Dusted in the dark ahead.
All right. I will move with the light guy. Sure.
So Biff is close to the back.
And so am I now.
All right.
Which
so...
actually makes sense. Sometimes I forget that I don't have my armor anymore.
Mm-hmm. All right then. If Dusted, you are walking in the dark, Lunan, are you going to walk with dark vision as well, or are you just going to stand on the edge of the torchlight?
I think most of the torchlight will not reach me because of the big minotaur, but I will try to edge it at the front of it so I can see in the dark.
Okay, that's the answer I was looking for. All right, so Dusted and Lunan, then over to you. Where are you headed?
Dustin wasn't heading anywhere. He was just checking if there was coming anything up behind him. So all of a sudden, he looks over his shoulder, and everybody's sort of in a conker line behind him, with the Minotaur towering over Lunan. It's like, yeah, the way is clear. What are we doing?
Let's see if you can find the key. We have a hole up ahead, I believe. You can stick your head up into it.
I don't think I see it. Dustin's gonna step out and have a look around.
Mm-hmm. As you
Luna remembers from before.
The two of you step out of the light and you take a look around. The gargoyle below you is perched on his pedestal. The guardian hasn't moved. He's still standing dumbstruck, as if he's just standing guard on the bottom. Dusted, to your right, the stairs go up, and ahead there is a corridor that turns left, and straightforward stairs going down. Are you going to move forward, Dusted?
Yeah, but there's no sign that the key is in this room on the floor, on the ceiling, right?
Correct.
Okay, so just keep creeping closer here.
You what? You keep...
Creeping closer.
Alright, if you're going to be creeping, I would like you to make a stealth check for us, please.
Right.
And if Lunan, you're traveling with him, then I'll require one from... Goodness gracious me. One from you too, please, Captain Lunan.
I just imagine Lunan and Dusted doing the classical sneak and then everyone else just walking normally.
Literally, the two of
Except
you.
Minotaur.
The Minotaur hasn't moved. He's standing still
Okay.
at the moment. He's letting Dusted and Lunan disappear off into the shadows.
Okay. Sorry.
Right, Dusted and Lunan. You travel forward relatively quietly as you get to the edge of the balcony and the corridor. You look around. Dusted, you peer down, and what you see is an empty corridor ahead of you.
Is there the hole is in the ceiling? Yeah. How tall is the ceiling from here?
The ceiling is about 9 feet high.
Okay. Dustin's gonna climb up and try and stick his head in it as last time.
Alright. Hold on 1 second. Right, we are there. Okay. Dusted, using your spider climb ability, you climb up on the walls and then the ceiling, and you slowly move closer to the hole, all the while listening out for some movement or sound. But you hear none. You pop your head up, and as you do, you notice that there are a couple of small corridors leading off. I'm going to draw them for you. One goes straight upwards, and the other one heads straight across there, and the other one heads straight through.
You don't see anything you draw upwards, but
You don't
your
see,
description is fine.
yeah, the secret passageways above you, or the skeleton corridors above you, the walkways branch off in 3 different directions.
Well, one of the hole leads back into the room with the painters, then it leads north, and then it leads back into the gargoyle room. But we didn't see anyone in the gargoyle room, I suppose. Dustin tells this to Lunan, who is within earshot. Yeah.
Let's go north then.
All right.
See if we can find that end. Is there any way to place something that would make a noise if it passes this point? Do you have anything, Dusted?
Anything what, sorry?
Anything that we could place inside that would make a noise?
In the hole?
I wish I had the alarm spell. That would be perfect now.
No, I don't think so. Let's see.
Bargo has it.
Uh-huh. But he doesn't hear us. And I don't know if Lunan ever seen him use it.
Yeah, that you have. Yeah.
I think you've used it in the jungle.
I don't
Oh,
think
you used it in the jungle? In that case, I will.
I think Jalena used it in the jungle, though. Not
Yeah,
Vargo.
as well. We can put 2 alarms, actually.
Then I will cast a message to Vargo and say, come up ahead. I would potentially see if you could place an alarm here.
Thinking on Jarlena, I will turn back. Jarlena, they need us. You and me.
For what?
Putting alarms somewhere.
You think after all that I still have the ability to cast? What I have left
Oh,
is saving
that's
lives.
right. You cannot do rituals. Such inferior. Okay, I go.
Excuse you? My dear, calm down. I will not be taking your life. In fact, I will feed you to the beast myself.
All right, I'm here.
Better company than the Yellow Banner, yes!
That was that was Papa Sotelin, sorry. Sure.
Could you please alarm up in the hold so we hear if the key bearer passes by?
Nice idea. Was it you, Dusted?
What about me?
Did you come up with this idea?
What idea?
Putting the alarm?
Laughing behind your back.
But
Never mind. I will take care. Yeah, 10 minutes.
I think, yeah, you probably need Dusted to help you up somehow.
Hmm.
That's actually a really good point. Dusted, how strong are you? Dusted?
Dusted's eyes just narrows, looking at Wagner. Well, at least you're not wearing your heavy-ass medium armor anymore.
Mm-hmm. Actually, forget about it. 20 minutes. I start casting ritually Tensor's floating disc.
We could ask Sal, maybe.
I didn't quite catch that.
Stand on the shoulders of Sal. Standing on the shoulders of giants.
Actually, that will be necessary because I cannot concentrate on casting alarm while having the Tensor's floating disc. Yeah. Can you message Lucano and ask her for assistance with Sal?
I send a message to Lucano. At that point, I'm like, not caring about stealth so much, looking around the corner, saying, Lucano, could you ask Sal to come over here? Because I highly doubt he will be quiet enough anyway.
All right. As you raise your voice to call to her, you can't really see her nod, but you hear her, Sal, Grobatu. Sal. Moves around the corner towards you.
Hello.
It is at this time, Fargo, that you look around and you see the great hulking minotaur passing
That will do. That will
around
do.
the corner.
Care to help me? And I point towards the hole in the ceiling. Give me a hand, reaching that for 10 minutes.
He just stares at you, uncomprehending.
I start unceremoniously hopping on his back.
You try to climb on him and he swats you away.
Yeah.
As he pushes you away, almost like sitting outside on the balcony in the Canary Islands when you're drinking fruit juice and the flies are buzzing around you. Shoo! Moo!
That's a stretch, but sure. Okay, let's figure this out. So, I point towards myself. I point towards the ceiling. I point towards Saul.
Mm-hmm. Roll a persuasion
Lunan.
for me.
Okay, sure. Why do I keep thinking that I'm good at this? Because of that. Okay, 17.
A 17. Okay. Alright, so the difference between the two is about 7. He points to you and he points up to the ceiling. And then he swings his arms towards the ceiling and looks at you. Questioningly.
He reaches, right? The hole, I mean, in the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, he could do. He's big enough.
I hate this so much. I use a minor illusion to make a mini me, you know, and I use it I take it in between my hands and move it towards the ceiling. Like, this is what I want, so it's not that difficult.
He steps forward and grabs you
There you go.
around the arms, clamping your arms and your shoulders together.
No.
Into the hole, and then slowly lifts his hands and puts you into the hole. As he rams you into the hole, your shoulders crash into the top.
Please tell me that I stay there. I stay there. Like he doesn't need to carry me.
I need you to roll a strength check for me, please.
Sure.
As he almost like taking a potato and trying to shove it into a pipe. He
17. I survive. I swear to God, DM, if you tell me that I see a skeleton right now, I'll rage, even if I am a wizard.
Fargo, do a favor and roll a d6 for me, depending on the way that you're facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. He shoves you into the hole and you are facing towards the throne room. Your
The
shoulders
throne
are...
room?
Yeah,
okay.
The painters.
Yes.
Your shoulders are like wedged in between the gaps and your head is just popping into the top. Roll a perception check for me.
Thank you, Papa Sotel. Critical.
Ooh. Alright, what are you going to be doing in here?
I mean, what can I do? How do you say it? I juggle my legs, like, help. Like, if you ever have a Wii Sports, I wiggle the legs, like the Miss in Wii Sports.
So your legs are dangling 9 feet in the air.
Basically.
Yes, as you are stuck in this hole. What else?
You're asking me like I have much to do with my arms not functioning.
Satisfied with his work, Zal then takes a step back and returns.
Yep. Nice. Actually, Misty Step is a verbal only, but it will be such a waste.
You hear Lunan using the message spell. What are you doing?
You saw it yourself.
Why did you point him to plug you in the hole?
I don't know, man. I got creative. Do I see anything of use, DM, with that 20 on that direction?
Yes, actually, you do. You hear, not see. Just at the limits of your dark vision. Wait, what is the dark vision with the gog?
60.
Did you actually slip them on?
Yes, I did. Because I came here, which is out of the reach of the torch. I had to do it.
Alright, I'll let that... So with your dark vision goggles, you can swear that you see movement from the north, but more so you're convinced when you hear the sound of bone scraping on stone.
Fuck. Lunan, how does message work? Like, can I talk to you now and you hear me? I take that as a note.
Good. But we hear you if you talk.
Skeleton incoming.
Are you blocking its way?
I don't know how am I blocking the air vents?
You know when you see like in movies where they're buried in anthills and know their heads are sticking out of the ground?
Yes.
That's kind of like what's happened to you right now. Your head.
So how much space is between my head and the ceiling?
I'd say about a foot.
So yeah, I'm blocking this thing.
You are.
Please help.
Dusted, could you help him? Pull him down?
He could. The question is, will he?
You're muted.
I said, "Oh, what do you want me to do? Swing at his legs or something?"
Climb up there and pull at his arms.
Pull.
I mean, who are you catching him if he's falling down?
Try to catch him as well.
No.
I will try to help you. But I don't really...
Dustin climbs up there and he's eyeing Vargo dingling there. And then he tries to give him a good shake and try to wrestle him out of there.
Right. Dusted is jammed up. Vargo is jammed up into the hole. So you climb on the side of the walls and you take a look. He's definitely stuck inside there. Are you going to grab on his waist and yank him down?
But that was the idea to sort of like, but sort of like not just yank outwards, but sort of like wiggle him out, like you do when you have something that is stuck that is squishy at least a little bit. You can start shaking it out first, and then sort of try to guard him out. But the thing is, I need to have a grip around his waist because if he slips out at suddenly, I need to be able to catch him.
I swear to God, if you put my pants down, I kill you.
No, I could have done that from the ground. just
Does he even
keep
have
that
any
in mind.
pants right now?
I don't know actually. I have a rope.
Dusted, why don't you first roll a strength check for me, please? He's pretty
Oh,
much...
not even athletics.
And you're going to be pulling him downwards with gravity, but upside down. Are you going to use like grab a hold of him upside down and use your legs to press him from the ceiling towards the ground?
That's basically it. I'm doing an upside down, version of pulling someone out of a hole. Yeah.
Okay. So like a nice reverse squat.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if you can
Come on, Dusted.
grab a good grip on him first. I mean,
A 16.
A 16 is decent. As you manage to grab him, you pull and push and thrust as he slowly, you almost feel him beginning to move. You hear some clothing tearing, stitching popping. Roll an athletics check for me, please.
Who's that?
I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. 7.
When all of a sudden, like a cork popping out of a champagne bottle, Vargo pops out. Falls immediately with the force that you've been pushing straight down to the ground. Roll
mhm.
a strength check for me again, Dusted. You need a 15 to see if you can actually hold on
Oh
to
yeah.
I
Good
trust you.
luck, Margot.
Boom! Bargo, you go shooting out like water flying out through a sluice. As you do,
And,
you.
and, and Lunan's standing underneath trying to help catch him
Oh, you
as we
are
were
you?
talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll.
So he's gonna get his head full of Vargo now.
In which case, then you can give me an athletics check, a strength or a dex. So, athletics or acrobatics.
We'll do the acrobatics in that case.
I mean,
He's fine.
Natural
Nice.
20.
That is pretty good as Vargo comes flying down from the ceiling, Lunan. Somehow you manage to grab a hold of him and turn in midair and roll, removing a lot of the force of the impact that would have smashed him into the ground. And the two of you gently roll onto the ground as you catch him without having to take any damage.
as Vargo rolls into the ground, you realize that in fact he doesn't wear pants at the moment. No. Okay. So, thank you. A skeleton ahead. Do you guys remember if the painting room had um, a hole
Well,
in
well,
the roof?
well. The hole you were just stuck in shows that it has one. It leads into that room. It has to be.
Okay, then tell the others we have a skeleton
Where did you say the skeleton was?
ahead, like in. I point in the direction of the room.
Okay.
I mean, it might not be there when we look, but we should try.
I mean, I can stay here if you want. I'll wait for it.
Yeah, you can check again through the hole.
The door was closed, right, DM?
The door to the north, east, south, or west is double doors are closed. Yes.
Okay, then I put I Bargo is there at the moment. Which, by the way, what do I see up there when I pass by?
Okay, so you're gonna make your way to the double doors at the end. Yes.
Yes, but not open them. Not opening them.
All right. In the meantime, Dustin, you're gonna stay here. Lunan, where are you going?
I was planning to call for the others to
Okay.
join.
All right, so you're gonna call for the others to join. As you do, then, Vargo. Bear with me. Let's just.
A bear. Ah, okay.
At the end of the hallway, your gaze is drawn to what appears to be a formidable stone door, its imposing presence seeming to bar the way forward. Yet as you draw closer, you notice a curious absence of handles or hinges, leaving you to ponder how to proceed. Flanking the door on either side are two striking bronze sculptures, each of them fashioned in the likeliness of a serpent with fangs being bared, their menacing faces poised as if to strike. The serpent's eyes gleam with an otherworldly intensity that seem to follow your every movement. Above the door, a message is inscribed in common. Its words are cryptic, warm like flame, cold for the cruel, still for the dead and gruel for the ghoul. As you stand there, the stench of rotting flesh wafts from these bronze serpents.
That's a problem for later. I say as I ignore and pass by.
Okay. You're standing at the door. Loon and the rest of the party proceed to catch up with you. So, as you have walked past this area,
Ooh, another mimic.
yeah.
I want to use Thal to open that thing, but no.
You pass by a corridor with a staircase leading down. As the rest of you round the corner of this great corridor, you see Vargo standing in front of some double doors.
So, might be a skeleton in the other room. I tell lowly to the others. Which I hope they know already.
Just need to get through then.
Yep.
Any ideas?
FBI open up.
Kick the door down.
I mean, if you want to be dramatic, sure, but I was thinking in having our weapons ready and attack as we open, if we see it.
Right?
Are you sure you're going to fire all right with this thing in the middle?
You do have a point. Trying to remember his name.
Bargo?
Hold on a second.
No,
I see a
no.
treasure chest.
Slad?
That will...
Is that his name? Is that how you pronounce it?
Thal.
Slad.
But
Is it Slad?
Slat is another thing.
That's the drow, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, is Dustin staying where he is actually?
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He-
Dustin is like a cat waiting at a mouse hole at the moment with his cat.
literally, yeah.
Like all outstretched, basically like a cartoon cat ready to swipe if it comes out of this hole.
And in the ceiling, which is 10 times funnier.
Ah. Keep an eye. Okay, she won't talk. She won't distract Dustin from his like hunting. She'll just
Okay.
look at Slad and the merchant. Stay close to Dustin. He will keep you safe.
Oh, yes, my lady.
Yes.
And the poor merchant moves up and Slad moves next to Dustin as well.
And she'll shimmy her way forwards, and she'll prepare she'll prepare with the other two to
Just leave
hit.
this Chilton male that cannot see in the dark with the cat.
You've got enough eyesight for the both of you.
Alright.
Lunan, care to open the door.
How to?
What do you mean, how to? I mean, Sal will let you pass, I think.
I don't want to be swatted like a fly.
I think you'll be fine so
stuck in
long
a
as you
hole.
don't touch him. I think he quite likes his personal space.
All right.
Okay, so you all make your way past the big great minotaur towards this set of double doors. Or this great stone slab. Now what?
Was it a stun slab? I don't remember.
It is actually.
I don't know if we ever came through.
We never went through it before, so we don't know how to open it. That's why
That's true, we came from the stairs.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest, this was also why I asked any ideas. I was like, how do we open the door?
What if you just push it? Is it a push and slide?
What was the text again, dear?
What appears to be a large stone door looms at the end of the hallway, but it bears no handles or hinges. Jutting from the wall on either side of the door are two matching bronze sculptures, each the head and neck of a serpent with its fangs bared. Above the door, written in common, says warm like flame, cold for the cruel, still for the dead, gruel for the ghoul.
Blood. No?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it could be a drop of blood in the mouth of the snakes, or just one warm, one cold.
What if these 10
That-
snake heads are poisonous?
Probably are.
Is anybody here not super susceptible to poison?
Balris, probably.
Luna will put its hand in
I'm
the
Someone
snake.
use
incredibly
fiend.
susceptible to poison.
You got what?
I am very susceptible to poison.
Lunan, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sure thing. Is it poison?
Not really.
Okay.
You get a +4.
Do the same on the others.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
I can do
Lunan.
the other one.
Alright, then swap with Vargo on the map.
It actually is at 20, thanks to Yarlena.
Yeah. And the egg that I have also gives resistance to poison and poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
She'll pull Varga out of the way.
Okay.
Get out of the way. Move.
What? Sure.
Thank you. And she'll do what Lunan did.
Okay, so
If it looked like it worked.
roll a con save for me, please.
32. My god.
32.
Almost.
Wow. So both of you almost simultaneously thrust your arms into these bronze serpent heads. At first, nothing happens, save for that your forearms scrape against the bared fangs of these serpent heads, slicing your arms open, ever so slightly, just enough to create two runnels of blood that seem to start pouring out. Mix in with the stench of rotting flesh. Your eyes seem to go wide as all of a sudden both of you feel fingers and hands curl around your arm that you thrust in and pull you forward so that your shoulder gets thrust against the edge of the open-mouthed fangs. You don't take any further damage, but then sets of teeth bite into your forearms as you start to hear sucking sounds being echoed from the bronze serpent heads filling the corridor all around you. What manner of treachery is this? Lucana
I
is
didn't
almost
realize they had vampires here.
First time.
shocked. Quick! We need to save them! Are the two
Nah, they're
okay?
fine. They're fine.
Biff steps up next to Lucano. Sounds like a tasty snack taking place inside there. Yes.
Wow.
Who said that again?
Beef. Of course.
Would say that the beef.
Biff, not beef. Beef is what you've thrust into the serpent heads. As the words above the door almost seem to make sense. Gruel for the ghoul. The doors or the stone slab, you hear some as the doors themselves begin to swing, the stone slab lifts beyond. Standing guardian, almost waiting for you, really.
No. Not one of you.
Do we see a skeleton?
I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
I mean, we are 10. We are 10.
Oh my god, well, I suppose that makes sense. My shoulder is currently being chewed on by a statue.
That's true. Are they considered grapple or something?
Correct.
Okay, that will be that's a pickle then.
I think
Ru-
Vargo, Varus, Lunan, and the Minotaur, Zal, get a +4 to their initiative.
Nice.
At a whole 10.
Ray?
Zal gets +4. Blimey.
Yes.
He gets a
He's gonna be
27.
ready. Oh, he's so ready.
I'm also getting +4, I guess.
Let's see. Dusted, Vargo, you get +4?
Yes.
So you're on
I'm
20.
everyone inside Jarlena's aura. Actually.
Not dusted.
No. Lunan, you're on.
That's the just it's here.
It's Fargo and Valdris. And Lunan.
Dusted, you've
Right.
added yourself to the tracker, yeah?
Yeah, I'm 20, I think. Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, nice. Excellent. Right. The stone slab in front of you slowly lifts up, and there, standing at the edge of the torchlight, almost waiting for you, is a massive guardian. First up is Vargo.
Okay. No, can I pass through Jarlena and Lunan, or they cannot move, or allow me to move?
No, there's about 5 feet gap between the two of them. They've literally, both of them, got their arms shoulder deep into these heads on the side.
Mhm.
They're currently being sucked off.
From where we are, I'm currently. Do I see any skeleton inside the? I guess not, right?
Hold on. I'm
Yeah.
only going to show you the edge of the torchlight.
Because currently I'm inside the. Fuck you, Biff. I will. I will move out of the range of the torchlight, which I know I know it's there.
Okay.
Should be there.
Okay.
If I'm surrounded by this, what do I see then?
Well, you've got to wait for your dark vision to kick in. You'll find out next turn.
That exact turn. Come on. This is not what I wanted.
How many seconds did it take to accustom your eyes to the dark?
All right. I will use my action to dodge them this
Okay.
turn.
All right.
But I swear to God, if there is a skeleton right there, I kill someone.
Then that brings us to Zal. Zal literally bears his massive great axe and looks down at Lucanu. And she, I guess at the... Oh, did someone drop out?
Yeah,
He's
right.
gonna be back in a minute.
Oh. He's gonna go get his eyes tested
And the ears.
for darkness. Zal is gonna hold his action and wait for Lucanu to move before he does anything. Which will bring us to Lunan.
Am I able to get my hand out of the hole?
You
Or does
can-
it feel like it's stuck?
Well, I mean, it's currently grappled by a number of hands. You are able to, but it would definitely be a contested athletics or acrobatics check.
I understand. Am I able to turn my body so that I could shoot a firebolt toward this guy?
Yes. I mean, it's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disadvantage or straight?
I'm inclined to give you disadvantage given the fact that you're having your arm currently eaten. But I will have
Sounds
straight.
to me.
We'll do straight.
It's
So that's
if it's straight, it's 17 plus 9. Otherwise, it's a natural one.
that's a hit.
Then
That's a hit.
in that case, some 14 damage.
14. And that's fire damage, yes?
Yes,
Okay.
and I don't think I can do much.
Okay.
Anything else, Lunan?
No.
Okay. Right. In which case then, I'm not sure if I need to roll. I'm gonna roll to hit, but I'm gonna give them advantage.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Right. Lunan a 14 doesn't hit.
No.
A 19.
No. Or wait 1 second. The 19 might hit. I want to check one thing. Was it an age and a bit ago? And I think I have +2. That's a magic bonus from Jarlena, but I'm not sure. That should be gone.
Oh, yeah, that was Shield of Faith.
That's a Shield of Faith.
So the 19
Ah.
hits.
Okay. In which case, you will take 17 points of damage from a bite. Then, Yarlena, the same for you. I have an 18.
18 does hit, but the 23 definitely.
I think you've got a 19 AC, don't you? So the 18 is a miss,
Yeah.
but the natural 20 is a hit.
Yeah. I think even if I were to use shield, it would still hit because it's a natural 20.
Yes.
And the third one misses, so I'm gonna roll normal plus 16. Ooh. So you take 22 points of damage altogether. Then I need both of you. In fact, Lunan, I needed you to roll a poison constitution saving throw.
For which I think he has advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Natural 20.
Perfect. Okay, so you are immune
Nice.
to this particular type of poison for 24 hours. Yelena, and then for you as well, please. Con save.
Oh, is this not what the roll was for earlier?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
And a 25 is an easy save, so you are immune to this as well. The rolls earlier were for paralysis.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So, then that brings us to the end of those biteys. However, Valrus, you will need to make a Constitution save when it comes to your turn. Dusted, over to you. As you look up, you do not see any movement at the moment. Is there anything you would like to do?
So looking in the hole, he sees nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I even see this creature past the Minotaur?
Roll a perception check. I mean, he's at the edge of the torchlight. He is also tall. I guess the advantage and disadvantage will cancel out.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah, you do. There's commotion there as Vargo goes running through. You can see
Then Dustin is gonna active feline agility and leave his dutiful post and charge across the roof over to here and stick a dagger in this thing, wanting to protect Lunan and Yelena here.
One second.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to run through to the edge of the torchlight and you're going to run in. You're standing adjacent to the Tomb Guardian. Did you say you're going to attack or not?
Oh, that was maybe not so smart with what you just sent me. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna swing at it with a dagger.
Okay.
That's a 23.
That's a definite hit, sir.
That's 8 damage, and he is marked.
Okay.
And with another swing,
Mm-hmm.
31.
That's a hit.
And he's still marked for another 8 damage.
All of these minimums, man.
Yeah, it's not too nice. And I have already used one action to draw one dagger, so so free action to draw one dagger, so I can draw the other. That's my turn.
Okay. Then that brings us to Lucanu.
I need to adjust this. I don't have my shield. I don't have the magic enchantment of Jelena anymore, so I'll just need to adjust that too. Don't have a magic 2 bonus.
Alright. She is going to move up right behind Lunan. No, I think she's going to move right into in between the rest of you, and she's going to call for Zal. And he, having held his turn, is going to use his charge attack.
It's like an animal companion. Oh, okay.
Okay, so he is going to charge 10 feet in a straight line, try and gore the Guardian, foregoing his great axe attack, and with that he's going to try and smash the Guardian back 10 feet as well. Well, that's no good, is it? As he goes running in, he actually doesn't do much. He makes contact, but the Guardian doesn't do anything. I'm going to make him smaller for the purposes of being able to see him. Can you see him on the map there? No.
No.
Alright. He's there. Right, that's going to be his turn then. But it is then Lucana's turn. And she gets 3 attacks with her greatsword. 28 is a hit. Natural 20 is a hit.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, this woman.
And a 12 is a miss. So, her
Yes.
normal attack is 14 plus 18. Jesus. Another 14 plus 11. 18, 28, 32, 45 plus 12, 57. She does 57 points of damage. Oh my god. What is
Waxanara is going to get a
60,
hell of a
70,
companion.
57 to 82 is, I can't think tonight. 82 less 57 is 25.
Yes.
The Tomb Guardian has 25 hit points left,
Nice.
which brings us to the end of her turn and Biff Longsteel's go. Fear not, I shall protect you. Come, Matan. And Biff moves backwards to protect Atan and Clad.
Right.
That's good. Then we don't have the firelight. Then we should see better now.
Ah!
Let's just, seeing as he is token adjustment, option reveal in fog. There we go. Okay. Plunged into darkness as Biff moves back to protect everybody else. It is Tlad's go. And who speaks? Oh, both of you speak Elvish. Lunan and Yelena, as you are struggling with your arms inside, the lights all of a sudden go dark, and you just hear the drow from behind. The stupid bloody human! Taking the torchlight away! God damn it! Alright, he moves towards the edge of the light, and he is going to cast Fairy Fire on the big dude. Let's take that. So Fairy Fire is each object in a 20-foot cube of your choice. Any creature if it fails a dex save.
What's this? Oh.
He's going to cast Fairy Fire on the Tomb Guardian. Who would like to roll a dex saving throw for the Tomb Guardian? Dusted. Roll a d20 for me, please. Ooh, okay. An 11.
I'll gladly give you my lemon.
You might have a +4. I'm not sure exactly if you're in.
It's the Tomb Guardian, it's not me. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's
Um,
fine.
Okay. The Tomb Guardian fails his save. So let's give him... I need to be able to give him a 10-foot radius. That didn't work, did it? Anyway, okay, he's covered. He's emitting radius for 10. So, it's easy if I just do this. Five feet. 10 feet. Right, there we go. Done. Happy? Yes. Right.
Is it shedding light at the end?
Correct.
Fuck.
For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
You have you're determined for us to not see anything in this place. Ah.
I will. There are literally 8 of you against 1 of me.
Sure.
I'm getting any advantage I can, which brings us to Valrus. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw versus poison, please.
70
Okay.
plus 4.
Awesome.
So,
You are immune
21.
to the effects of this particular poison for 24 hours. Right. As the stench of decaying flesh almost seems to assail your senses, what would you like to do on your turn, sir?
Point forward towards the glowy Tomb Guardian and snap a firebolt in its direction.
Nice. Why haven't I added him to the...
He doesn't get a turn.
I didn't even add him to the flipping monster tracker. Go on, Valrus. He fortunately goes after you, so...
This natural 20 is not going to go at all. Never mind. 23?
23 hits.
Good try.
Can't kill him. Sad. 9 points.
Oh, 9. That was a firebolt, yes?
Yep.
He's on 16. Okay. It's the end of its next turn. It is the Tomb Guardian's turn. And immediately after taking that damage, he goes into a frenzied rage. In fact, I'm sorry, you had advantage on your roll because he went into the rage beforehand. So if you want to roll again for a nat 20, you can go for it.
I was already with advantage because
Oh,
of
you
the
were?
fairy fire.
Ah, okay. Right. The golem is going to... I mean, he is going to obviously attack the biggest thing he can see, I guess. So he's going to go for... the Minotaur.
He has the disadvantage because of Dusted.
Yeah, true, but he also gets advantage because he's in a frenzied rage.
And
Yeah.
okay.
He's gone berserk, so he literally goes crazy. He gets 2 melee attacks, and he is going to use his 2 spiked gauntlets to attack. Oh, that's a hit. And that's 2 hits. Okay.
Is he hitting Vago or?
He's hitting the Minotaur.
A Minotaur.
Okay.
So
I want to use my reaction,
Mm-hmm.
so I can reduce the damage a bit.
So the first hit is 18.
Yeah, I'll try to intercept that with a. It's a D10 plus 4. So I reduce it by 6.
Okay. So the first hit is 12. And then the second hit is 25. Do you want to reduce that? No, you use a reaction, don't you?
Yeah, I used the reaction, and I don't have. I'm not level 20 yet, or 18, or whatever it is, to get more reactions.
Okay. Zal is on 6 hit points as he takes an enormous amount of damage. That brings us to Yelena.
I feel like I should probably take my arm out of the snake thing.
Yeah, you want to go for try break a grapple?
Yeah, I probably should, because I don't want to take too much damage from this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just scared that the door is gonna start shutting. Acrobatics
Or athletics, yeah.
I'm not super good at it. Oh, okay.
Oh, easy. Okay. That was pretty darn easy. As you manage to yank and use your action to pull your arm free and break out of the grapple.
Yes. I don't think I really have anything as a bonus action, so I will probably just. Is it? No, I probably can't. She would probably try and help Lunan when it comes to his turn, but I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
If he wants to escape.
Yeah, I think you could use that to help pull him out if he decides that he wants to break free. Easy.
Yeah,
And
so
give him
she'll
advantage.
Yeah, she'll just shimmy over to him and prepare to help him pull himself out.
Okay. Does that mean you're going to move up next to him?
Yes.
Alright.
And that will be my turn.
Alright then, I think it's 1:15, so why don't we take a 15-minute break? And when we come back... Awesome, guys. Alright then, so we will rejoin the top of round 2 with Vargo.
So, Stefan, how much I don't see anything is I don't see anything. Let me explain. Do I get to figure out kind of the shape of the ceiling?
Yeah, I mean, it's flat.
What I mean is, should I throw a web in the room? Can I point it effectively towards the ceiling?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, you can.
Ah,
I see.
I don't. That's why I ask.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so you're gonna fire. Yeah, is that your web there?
That's not it. No, it's bigger than that. I know I'm probably not catching anything, but just in case.
It's a 20
There?
cube, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Cool, so you're gonna fire it into this corner of the room.
It's the idea is the ceiling, yeah.
Yes. Got you. Okay.
That's my last second level spell slot. There you go.
Alright, what else are you gonna do this turn besides casting web?
I cannot move, so I stay where I am. No longer dodging, that's true.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Which then brings us to Zal the Minotaur. And he is going to attack with his Great Axe. $22 is a hit. Oh my goodness. That one. Okay. The Tomb Guardian is on 5 points as the axe cleaves into him. Let me just make sure. because the Tomb Guardian is actually, I lie. The axe bounces off his armor and doesn't do any damage. Zal looks at his weapon horrified as he realizes that he can't damage the Tomb Guardian at all. And that is the end of his turn. It is now Lunan.
Lunan is starting to panic and grabs with his free arm towards his stuck and starts pulling.
So you're going to try and break free of your grapple, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, with Yolena's assistance, you get advantage.
Acrobatics.
Uh-huh, or athletics.
$17.
A 17 is just enough to manage to break free. As you pull your arm out of the serpentine bronze area, the mouth, it is caked with blood, teeth marks, and tears in the flesh. What else are you going to do, Lunan, now that you are free?
Did that take an action?
Mm-hmm.
Then I will try to perceive if I can hear the key creature in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, roll a perception check for me. Oh, that's a good
19.
roll. As you strain to listen, you do not hear the skeleton.
Figured. That's my turn.
Okay. Right. With both of your arms having been withdrawn from the feeding area, Dusted, you hear a very strange sound that's right next to you. The door pops open.
Excuse me. Wait, I'm hanging on the ceiling, not the wall. That's good.
And rushing out of the door into the room, 3 hungry, starving undead on this side. As well as another 3 crammed into the door on the other side. Although, mind you,
Right.
Zal the Minotaur is kind of standing in there, isn't he? So I won't be able to get the other one out. Let me move him there. I'm putting Zal there. Okay. Dusted, they don't see you. But there is one underneath you that is going to rush forward, and it is going to latch onto Lucanu straight away. One's under you. Let me put him there. Have I? Oh, I've got one under you already. Sorry.
And move for a moment. There you go.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2 that are going to attack her, and 1 that is going to attack the Minotaur.
Yeah, I think I can do this. Yeah.
Alright,
Now you can see it's there.
Yeah, good job. Right, that's a miss on her. That's a miss on her. And on the Minotaur... Oh, that's a hit. That's 12 points of damage.
He gets a +4. Oh,
He
he's
manages
dead.
to save, but as the claws strike through the flesh on his legs, he drops down to one leg, knee on the ground, and he looks up. His eyes lock straight onto Lucanu. And then the undead creature leans forward and just claws out his jugular as the blood splatters all across you, Yelena. You manage to catch some on your cheek and you wipe it off as you watch Zal the Minotaur pitch forward, face down on the ground. With him out the way, one of the other undead steps over him, and Yelena comes face to face with you and is going to attack you once as well. With a miss on a 12. And that brings us to Dusted Coal.
Well, Dustin's gonna pull out his other dagger, and seeing that he's suddenly surrounded from all sides by these creatures, he's still gonna swipe at the big guy in front, the golem. So he has 2 daggers in his hand. So the first one is 18.
That is a miss. Oh, actually, hold on, no. You get advantage.
Oh. Oh yeah, because of the yeah. Okay. I don't think that's an 18 too, so that doesn't matter. It's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take another swing with advantage. My second swing,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 27.
Oh, nice. That's a definite hit.
Still minimum damage though, 8.
Okay, that means he's on 8. Go on offhand.
Offhand is not enough to kill him. But he is marked though. I'm gonna swing the offhand at him anyway. I need to roll again, by the way. Just for crit fishing, it's not enough. And the damage is... Yeah, now I can do max. 5.
Alright, that puts the Guardian on 3 hit points. 3 left as you cleave through his armor. What next?
Dust's gonna stand his ground and not move, and that recharges his feline agility. That's
Okay.
his turn.
Alright then. Lucanu. She screams, "No! Saul!" She goes into a screaming fit of rage as she looks around at the undead creatures, and she is going to attack the one right next below you, Dusted. She'll use her first attack for the one below you. Natural 1. She'll use her second attack for the one below you. Dirty 20 is a hit. Gee whiz. 2 1s and 9, that's 11 points. And then her third attack she's going to use on the golem. Oh, that's a miss. Right, she is open to advantage, so because she got a crit 1. That brings us to the end of her turn. Actually, let me just mark her as baned. And next up then is Biff Longsteel. Fear not, here I come! Biff Longsteel! As Biff comes running in to take up the rear. Stay behind me, Yotan! I shall save the day! And Biff comes running in, bringing light. Alright, let's see. There is light there. Where is the radius, Fargo? Hey? Just up to there. Yes! There we go. Excellent. Okay. That is going to be...
Thanks, B. You're so helpful, B.
That is going to be Biff's turn, which then brings us to the Drow. And he... He is going to... I mean, it would make sense for him to cast magic missiles, wouldn't it? Yeah. He's going to spend a first level slot magic missile. He's going to send all of them on the... well, he doesn't need to send them all on the golem. 2 on the golem and I guess 1 on the other. Yeah. Where's my map? Okay. So 6 points on the golem, which is enough to kill it, and then 1d4 on the undead creature that is below dusted. Oh, nice. 5 points. And that'll bring us to the end of his turn, which means it is Valrus. Go ahead, sir.
I have so little. So I'm just going to firebolt the one in front of Yarlana.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, 17.
That definitely hits.
Right. Or 15 damage.
Nice. Very good damage. Anything else?
That's all I can do. That's it.
Okay. Right, he is dead, so that brings us to Yarlena.
She will go for the one that Varus just firebolted.
Okay, right in front of you.
Yes, with her short sword.
Mm.
Oof. That is a 19.
Yes, a 19 hits.
Oh yeah. For 13 points.
Oh, nice. Okay. The creature is on 8 points.
Oh, and hopefully she'll finish him off with the next attack. Oh.
Perfection.
Even with the minimum, you managed to take him out. Excellent.
Yes.
As you cleave through the undead creature that is suckled on your arm.
Gross things.
Anything
How
else,
dare you
Yelena?
kill Mr. Minotaur? She will just... I'm just trying to think if she should move, but no, that's going to put her in a bad spot. She'll stay where she is. She'll just kind of turn her attention more to the 2 that are still in the wall.
Okay.
And keep an eye on them, but yeah, she doesn't really have anything for a bonus action.
Then that will bring us to Vargo.
I will move like there. Because I assume these ones are non-hostile, right? They are doing their own thing.
True, they are. They appear non-hostile for now.
So yeah, my intention is to move out the range of the light,
Okay.
basically.
Into darkness.
Yes.
Okay. I understand, so that you can get your dark vision to work, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. Anything else? Or do you want to hold your attack on something specific?
Uh, yeah, firebolt in case I see the skeleton.
Okay. Good. Righto. Then that will bring us. Can somebody roll a d20 for me, please? Dusted. Good job. Lunan, it is your turn.
Lunan will step on top of that dead, dying ghoul, maybe even here, so he can see all of them at the same time,
Uh-huh.
or they can see him, and cast, or not cast, but use the feature Destroy Undead, or alternatively Turn Undead if they are higher than CR1.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Then they will have to do so I cast this.
It'll turn undead.
Yes. So it is against
Wisdom saving
wisdom
throw.
save.
Wisdom 16.
Whoopsie. Okay, so one saves. We'll call that the one nearest to you under Dusted. I did forget though. Then the one behind Dusted in the room fails. Let's put them in red. The one that's far off into the room. What'd you say, 16 or 16? He passes. The one with the blue circle. Oh, he passes. And the one with the orange circle. He fails. Alright, 2 failures.
Yes. And as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I say, so stop playing around and get up. Cast Healing Word
On who?
on the Minotaur.
On the Minotaur.
Yep.
Okay.
For 7 healing. And that's my turn.
Okay. Good turn. Which then brings us to the undead. Let's take this one out. In fact, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... put him in there. Alright. As he gets to his feet, Lunan, you watch as all of the undead converge on him again. So oh, that's a miss. The one below him. That's a hit. Alright, he's down again. Then those two swap, and that one is going to go for Lucanu. And that is a miss. Which brings us now to Dusted Coal.
Well, I'm hovering over this one. So Dusted's gonna try and plant a dagger first in one shoulder. So he takes a stab downwards with his main hand dagger. A 30.
30, like 30. Holy
Yeah.
cow. Oh, nice.
So that dagger sinks into the one shoulder. And he marks it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there one beneath the Minotaur, by the way?
No, it's dead.
Okay. So, and with the other, he's gonna stab into the other shoulder with his other knife.
Mm-hmm.
27.
Is this the guy below you?
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
He is on 7 HP, the one below you now.
Yeah, and that is when I can do the coup de grace, having pulling out the second dagger.
Mhm.
Now I can hold him in place with the other and then strike down with it. Hopefully this hits 17.
That's a hit.
And a little more damage. Max damage at 11.
Wow, just when you needed it.
Finally.
Yes. Excellent. And then that one is dead. Anything else, Dusted?
No, thank you. I think that is. Well, should I go down and block the door, guys? Are you okay down here?
If you don't, I will.
Fine. And does it sort of crawls? Well, it's a little difficult crawling down, so he has to go over here, climb down the wall, and then over here. But I think he has enough movement for that.
Yep.
But he stands in front of the door like, what are you doing? You cannot get out here.
Okay. Alright. Which brings us to the end of your turn?
Oh yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
Okie doke. Lucanu screams out loud, "No! Not again!" And she is going to reach down and she's going to grab the Minotaur and try and pull him out of battle. Let's get a strength check from her, shall we?
Whole miniature. I respect her.
Yeah, she struggles, and she doesn't actually manage to pull him that much at all. Let me just see. There's nothing else that she can do, is there? No. She fails on that side. Okay. Which brings us to Biff Longsteel.
I swear to God, if he comes closer, I kill him.
Biff steps forward.
Just slam the torchlight on his head.
And he is going to, from where he is going to lean down and he is going to bandage Zal's wounds to try and stem the bleeding. In fact, you know what? As he does, he's going to try and give a go, and he's going to try and pull Zal out to safety. Let's give it a roll. Oh yeah. As he does, he slips on puddles of blood on the ground and falls on his bum.
Stop pulling the horn, you idiot!
I love how you try to give him a chance and he fails.
Oh no! Trying to be a hero! Alright, that brings us to Clad. Technically he can't see any enemies. You've dispatched all of them. So... he does not have... Alright, he's gonna hold his attack. As he can't do anything just yet, which brings us to the merchant who's whimpering to Valrus.
Can I see the one in the corner over there? Up.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you can.
I will try and fire at it.
Uh-huh. A firebolt?
Yes.
Not a
Yes.
fireball.
The room size doesn't quite warrant one.
Fair enough. Alright, go ahead and do your worst.
That is pretty bad.
That's enough to hit though.
Oh. Oh. So that is... Oh, max damage, 20.
Holy crap. Nice one. Good shooting,
Nice.
Tex.
Yeah. And then he is going to walk past Yarlena and block the other side.
Standing over the corpse of the Minotaur.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Anything else in your turn, sir?
That is all.
Which brings us to Yarlena. Come on, Yarlena. The savior of Omu. Slayer of evil men.
No, I was just getting myself confused with the tax of opportunity, but I'm still within 5 foot, so it's fine. There's a wall between Yarlena and one of the thingies at the moment, right? Because they kind of get out where Varus is. Yeah, she'll move over here. She will stab twice, and then she'll move back. And I don't think I'd take an attack of opportunity. I hope not.
You're still within 5 feet, so you won't.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Or close to a 20.
Was very close to a 20. Not very good damage, but it's something.
That's 20 points of damage. It's the same as Varus did.
Yes.
It's my maximum.
Anything else?
No, I don't have a bonus action that can help Mr. Minotaur. Otherwise, she would try and do something.
Okay. Which brings us then to Vargo.
Oh.
Vargo.
Mm-hmm.
Your dark vision kicks in.
Oh.
You get to see the entirety of the room. The painters are still going about their business, oblivious to what is taking place all around.
Just in case. I move under the hole in the ceiling.
Into the web.
No. I don't see any skeleton trap in that hole, don't I?
You do not know.
Ah. I sadly walk towards my companions. I realize what's happening. Do I see any ghoul from where I am?
I mean, it's about. Let me just double check here because I think the ledge is 10 feet. I think the floor is sunken 10 feet, which means the elevation you may not see it. From further
Okay.
away, yes.
Then from further away, as I was walking, I will fire one of them, even though they might have cover.
Yeah, from there you would definitely be able to see.
Sure. That will be a firebolt on the one I can see the best, I guess.
And that would be the one above dusted.
That one. That will be. Of course. That's my turn then.
Okay. A 10 misses horribly, unfortunately.
I appreciate not trying to hit me and Lunaka or Lucana. Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Lunan,
Yes.
roll a d20 for me, please. Oh dear.
I hope that was good.
Part of me just feels like that's just the key walking around, and it's always getting to go somewhere else than where we are at this moment.
Okay.
That's a new army of ghouls coming. Or even worse, an army of constructs.
That would be worse, wouldn't it? Okay. It is your turn, Lunan.
Yeah, so. I will try to fireball this guy.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, that's a definite hit.
Yep. Almost a crit. For 11 damage.
11 points, that puts him on 5. Anything else?
No, I believe that's my turn.
Alright. Right, then it's their turn. Valrus, the undead in front of you, is going to try and attack you. He is going to claw you. Oh, and that's a proper miss. With an
No
11.
chance.
No chance. Alright. Dustin, are you on the ground or in... Yeah, you're on the ground now, aren't you? Blocking the doorway.
I mean, I am blocking the doorway, yeah. Is that for me? That's attack?
That is. Yes.
I would like to use my last it's called Warding maneuver with my reaction.
Mm-hmm. What does that do?
It raises my AC by d8, which I don't think can protect me from a crit.
Correct.
However, it will give me resistance to the attack.
Oh, good. Okay. So you'll take 15 plus 12, 27.
27 half is 13, yeah?
Uh-huh.
There you go. And you probably have some constitution save. I think you had earlier at least. Yeah.
Against paralysis.
That's only an 11.
Whoa. I mean, that's... You only need a 10. So, you manage to save as your body, the claws scratch into you. You almost feel the bile entering your bloodstream. And then your fingers begin to tingle. And then disappears. As your body manages to shrug off the effects. But Dusted, before your chance, from the center of the room you hear a great rumbling. As all of a sudden, Vargo, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Excuse me.
All right.
Goodbye, Vargo.
In case I fail this DM, I can add a +4. What the hell is that?
Oh no.
11 total. I can use a reaction to have a +4.
Yeah, you'll probably need +4.
I use my reaction.
Okay. From the center of the ground, this massive skull bursts out through the ground, showering the room in debris, Vargo. You've stepped into the torchlight as well from where you are, as you hear a crying. A great big Tyrannosaurus Rex bursts up through the floor. Below it,
Excuse you?
you're excused.
Excuse you?
Oh boy.
I need you to roll that d4, or you'll fall into a 20-foot diameter hole below him.
Is that
I mean-
my role?
I will roll a d4 in order to not fall. Sure.
Your dex saving
But-
throw. So you can move 1 square in any direction away from it as you basically Dark Souls roll out the way.
What's
Okay.
happening? Is this a T-Rex? You said.
Yes. It's a T-Rex. As it bursts through the ground, jaws open. Fargo. It only has eyes for you at the moment.
Is web maybe?
That's it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. As he gets in, what's that? He moves into the web, doesn't he?
Yeah, dexterity. Dexterity 17.
Oh, there's no way he's gonna get this.
Never mind. Never mind.
Oh my god.
The Tyrannosaurus gives no fucks.
The Tyrannosaurus gives no fucks. 100%. The Tyrannosaurus makes 2 attacks. One with its bite and one with its tail. So it is going to...
Jesus
I'm scared.
A 25 to hit.
I'm screw. I think. Yeah, that hits, of course. Yep.
40-12?
Dude, that's
Funnily
4
enough.
ones that it rolls.
Funnily enough,
You are a lucky son of a...
3 1s and an 8.
Still alive.
I should not be here.
And here comes the
Margot,
tail
what
attack.
happened to you running into other
Oh,
rooms?
no.
You just stay together with us, just for once. Just stay with
Look,
us.
every party needs an
No
instigator.
understanding.
I happen to be that one.
Oh no.
Oof.
Okay, I'm unconscious.
As a Tyrannosaurus
Oh, boy.
steps up right through, bites and tail whips Vargo, who is standing on his entrance. You hear a gasp coming from Lucanu. What in the name of all that is unholy? That brings us to Dusted.
To be fair, I didn't expect this.
Well, no, we didn't ask for the mirror either, or the invisible stalker. I'm gonna try to alleviate this zombie of some of his hit points in front of me by stabbing him with this dagger. 9 hit points. That's probably not. Oh wait, what? What am I? I'm rolling attack first. Sorry, I'm getting this mixed up. Yeah, 24.
24 hits. Which you're going for the one in the doorway above you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
And another swing.
Both hit.
90. Okay. No. Shall I keep the 9 or shall I roll again? Stefan?
Sorry. Keep the 9. What?
Shall I keep the 9 I rolled early?
Oh, yes.
Before
why not? Because he's only on 16 HP, so you would only need to do 5, which is past your minimum anyway, isn't it? Alright.
Yeah.
With the 2 hits, the undead creature dies. Anything else?
With that, Dustin's gonna rush past the lady here and into the room. So let me just check this. So what it was 10 foot down, right? From here?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Right? Just running on the yeah. And then with his bonus attack, bonus action, sorry, he's gonna try to stab the Tyrannosaurus with this dagger.
Okay.
You are incredible. I love you.
I got something
29.
Papa Sottle doesn't,
good.
but I do.
Okay, a 29 hits. Dusted,
Okay.
now that you're up close, at the edge of your vision, you can actually see this Tyrannosaurus zombie in front of you. Its flesh is falling off its body. Bits of flesh and skin have disappeared. It's covered in soil, but as it's screaming at you, you swear you can see a corpse stuck between its broken teeth in its mouth, reaching out to try and grab you.
What? Well, I'm still swinging at it. Take 2 damage, you brute, and be marked if you're attacking anyone but me. It's with disadvantage.
Okay. Anything else, Dusted?
No, this was the single dumbest idea I've ever had, but here I am.
Alright, then that brings us to Lucanu, who tears herself away from the grief of her fallen comrade. And Dusted, she joins you as she leaps down to attack the great big beast. She is going to attack it 3 times.
The painters are painting still.
I don't know. What do you see?
Nothing. I'm dead. Well, I mean, on the way. Yeah.
Alright, so She gets 1 hit, 1 crit miss, and a 2, which is a miss. So let's oh, you know what? I keep forgetting. Scheiße. Okay, she does 25 points. Cool. That's her turn. Which brings us to Biff Longsteel. And Biff is going to move into the room. Let's give him one of these. Oh, finally. Okay. Biff drags Zal the Minotaur out of the room. And he is going to try and bandage our Minotaur so that he no longer fails his death saving throws. That is Biff's turn. Which brings us to Lad. Okay, he is going to... I mean, that would be quite good, wouldn't it? 20-foot range, so he's going to cast Evid's Black Tentacles, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright, let's go for an AoE. I'll do it for nature. And he's going to do it straight onto the T-Rex. And it's basically when a creature enters the affected area for the first time, it must succeed on a dex save or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained.
It's better web.
Yeah. A creature must use its action to make a strength or dex check each turn.
Brilliant.
But in the beginning, it's a dex. Okay. And let me just double check his DC. Okay. So, Vargo, why don't you roll for the T-Rex to escape? You get -2 to your dex check, but the DC is 12.
Why do I roll so good always? He saves.
He saves. Dusted. Okay.
I have no regrets.
That counts as vicious mockery, doesn't it?
It does actually. Alright, that's his turn. Atan doesn't attack, so it is Valrus.
He is going to... Oh, it posts a thing now. Oh my god, that covers the whole room. Yeah.
Well, you get to pick the targets, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. Do these ghouls really matter? I don't know if there's any point in even getting them. This one's gonna die next turn, the others are turned. Might as well, I guess. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
All of the enemies.
Alright, I'll start with this one. Wisdom, yes?
Yeah.
It's not turning, so let's just roll. He fails. So he's turned...
Actually, I think...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's turned and he's slowed. I'll do the next one over there. That's a fail. I'll do the other ghoul. Fail. Oh god. Why is there no condition for slowed?
I know, right?
Silly, isn't it?
Some much nicer.
Let's just make them orange. And then these zombie T-Rex. Okay. He doesn't have, so wisdom. Oh, look at that.
I just remembered that the King of Feathers could teleport. For some reason.
Yeah, the King
Pull
of
in
Feathers
some-
teleport.
And it gave
Yeah.
me chills. The thought of it.
Pulls
think
in
this
some
is the King of
shadows to
Feathers,
slow them down, and then steps
Hopefully it's
away
not.
and crouches at the edge of the platform.
Okay, and that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright, which brings us to Yarlena.
Okay, I'll finish the goal. I was thinking of healing Zal, but I will finish the goal. She'll move on up and stab at this ghoul.
Okay.
Oh,
19 is a
19.
hit. He has got 5 HP, I think.
Oh,
5
he's
left.
dead then. He's dead.
Okay.
The other ones are still turned. They're not really doing anything, are they?
Correct.
Yeah, she will go and help deal with the more pressing problem.
Mm-hmm. Which is...
She called me a problem.
No, not you.
I don't know if I don't know if to
You're
be
not,
happy
you're
or
not a
sad.
problem. You're an issue.
Oh, this is just a and then she'll jump on down.
The issue is you lying and bleeding in a pool of blood at the moment.
She'll go and stab the what's it called? The T-Rex.
Bargo. Ah, okay.
Okay.
Later. She'll stab him later.
I mean, it's with advantage, right?
Oh, is it with advantage? Oh, that's because I rolled a 2.
Isn't Bargo auto crit?
And I'm gonna smite.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my god, that's pathetic.
This
one way
thing
to
has
kill
to
it.
be undead, right?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be.
So I do a flat roll and then we add the
My god, this is huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this thing is dead.
and I'm
That's-
doing a second level smite, which is that's all I've got.
Wow.
Okay, this is a lot. It's a lot.
You also
And the-
rolled max.
1, 2. Oh wait, do I roll max for the smite?
For only
Wait, what do
Like-
I roll for the smite?
roll flat and
But
then
what's
put
what
double
spell level?
smite as well.
Second level 3, and then it's undead, so it's 4.
Yeah.
Average.
That's
So
the maximum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Plus
37.
another-
It's 37 plus
14
plus
15,
20, so it's
75
57.
points of damage, I think. No, wait, have I
No,
done that
50,
wrong?
57, right?
57, sorry. I did
Because
that
it's
wrong.
35 plus 20, yeah. So
I think I
so-
must have added something twice.
57 damage, yeah.
Okay.
Yes! Big booms.
67 it should be. That's the
How 60?
it should be 67.
How 60? It's 32 plus 32
Plus
plus
8.
50 plus 14 plus 6. That's
Yeah.
the damage. How much is
That's
that?
that's 60.
Oh wait, oh yeah, oh 60, yeah,
47.
right. Oh, sorry, yeah.
You
So 67.
Yep.
It's 67, yeah.
67.
Yep. Okay. And anything else, Yelena?
No, that's all she's got.
That's all she's got. Okay. I mean, that's pretty
Only.
decent.
That's it.
All right, which brings us to the top of the next round then. Vargo, can I get a death saving throw from you, please?
Sure. Do you want me to do it in private?
However you want to do it.
Yes. There you go.
Okay. Then I think we will get. Can you roll one for Zal, please?
Sure. That one I do in
Public.
16.
Okay. Which then brings us to Lunan.
Luna will try to stun the dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
This is 15 or 16.
What was it? A wisdom?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save. I don't never remember if it's my or if it has its own. It has its
been
own.
stunned.
Doesn't really matter, I guess.
It's 16. This is 16.
It is stunned.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Um,
And I think I will walk. One, two, three, four, 7. I don't remember what these statues did, if they did anything. But if I know there was any specific danger there, I wouldn't go there.
just only because Biff is. Alright, so you are currently in some darkness, but you're going to the statues, yes?
Not in particular. I'm going towards the stairs.
Okay. Alright, anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Alright, then the two dudes are turned, so they can't do anything. The zombie is stunned, so it can't do anything, which brings us to Dusted Coal.
Yeah, well, it's stunned, so I can just hit it with advantage, I guess. Or try to hit it.
You could do. I think it's stunned until the end of its next turn, or the end of its turn, which means it's no longer stunned.
Yeah. Well, Dustin is just gonna pocket his offhand knife and get his shield out.
Okay.
I'm not hitting it this turn. I need some more. If it's not gonna attack anyone anyway until the end of his next turn, then I can spend some time doing that. That's fine.
Okay. So that's your turn?
Yeah, I just need to figure out how to turn on the shield thing. But yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, then that'll bring us to Lucano. And she is going to attack it. 16, 21, and a 6. Right, so she does 14. An 8, she does 22. She hits 3 times, by the way. 35.
We noticed.
43, 42. No, 43.
What?
47. 54 points. She does with her 3 attacks. That is the end of her turn, and the zombie is on 7. Which brings us to Biff Longsteel. Yeah, Biff Longsteel! I think Biff is going to, now that he's saved Zal, he's going to move into the room, and he is going to slowly get down over there. And that should fill the room up again with light. Roughly. Ish. Okay, that's going to be his turn. Tilad also comes running in, and he is going to... I think he should cast some magic missiles, really. Oh, wow. Can't get any worse than that, can you?
7.
So that's 7 points. However, if a zombie drops to 0, it must make a con save with a save throw of DC plus the damage taken. They all hit individually, don't they? So it's not the total damage, it's literally the last missile to hit him that does the damage.
Yes.
So the con is...
Although they do hit simultaneously.
True.
Eh.
It's a 19 though, so he saves, which means he is not dead. He's on 1 hit point. Which brings us to Valrus.
Line up a shot. And firebolt. 13 total, I guess.
Valrus, as you are crouching down on the edge of the walkway, you throw a firebolt that goes directly towards this Tyrannosaurus Rex zombie. The fire streaks through the air, and by 1 point slams into the Tyrannosaurus zombie.
What?
Go ahead and roll your damage. Sir.
What?
Does no attack AC?
So, 9 points of damage is a 14 DC con save.
Easy.
Oh?
Valrus, why don't you tell us how this zombie burns up?
After Yelena smashes a big radiant hole into it, and the other warrior, Mukanu basically murders it. He's just going to spend a tiny little spark at the thing.
From the back of the room, this tiny little spark comes flying out, smashes into the zombie. What's left of its eyes almost grow wide in surprise as it looks down like, "'Tis nothing but a flesh wound." The zombie comes crashing down onto the ground, falling into the great big cavernous hole that it just created in there. Dead. Congratulations.
Yay!
You've killed the great beast! As the zombie dies, is there anything else in your turn you would like to do?
Celebrate.
Okay, you celebrate, which brings us to Yelena.
I guess now we gotta go deal with the ghouls.
Right.
Yep, they are a thing. I'm just wondering if I can go and slap some healing on Mr. Minotaur first. Oh wait, no, you're
The best part is the route you'd have to walk up to the Minotaur would take so long. Like,
Please go. Please
just
go.
going
Go.
over to Mark.
Go ahead. Do what your heart tells you. By all means.
just assumed that Biff was already tending to you.
No, Biff tended to the Minotaur, but you know, he needs more care. I mean, you
Biff
can
didn't.
climb up the side.
That's
right?
why I'm still alive, I guess.
Yeah. She'll.
Wait, where is Lumen of all places?
She's gonna run down here. She'll slap Vargo
Up there.
across the face for 5 points
Nice.
healing.
Okay.
That's
So-
the action.
Vargo, that brings
So
you to
that's-
1. So you only need to spend 1, regardless of what
Oh,
you do.
okay.
He'll only be up on 1 point.
Oh, okay. And then she'll start going up the stairs.
I-
Alright.
I think your blood summoned the T-Rex. Thank you.
Vargo, as your eyes flitter open, you realize you've picked up 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep. And I lost all my spell slots, which is only 2 of them.
Fortunate.
I mean, it's a way to put it.
Anything else, Yelena?
No, that's all she's got.
Alright, so then that will bring us to Vargo, who is coming too. Is there anything in particular you would like to do, Vargo, on your turn?
Are we still in initiative because of the ghouls, I guess?
We are.
Half my movement to put myself together up.
Mhm.
Then I think he will try to start moving towards the stairs and fall in the fall midway through,
Okay.
like behind your Lena probably. Yeah, better like
Yeah,
that.
that's probably for the best, yeah.
Alright. End of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Lunan, can you roll a d20 for me, please?
I don't wanna. I don't wanna kill anyone again. Some. There
I
you
mean,
go.
the last time
The
was.
complete opposite.
Oh, he's back up. He's back up.
Right.
There's another one.
It's
just
like
through the
15
ceiling.
of them. Yeah, it's how many T-Rex zombies do you summon?
How can I put this on 2 levels of exhaustion?
If it's not a character player, I think you cannot.
Ah,
But
okay.
but we can do this. There we go.
Alright, fair enough. Which brings us to Lunan's turn.
Should we just run out of here? Or should we clear this place and rest?
We should clear it and rest. I think we didn't find our skeleton friend.
Friend.
I believe I have a view of this guy.
Yeah.
Then I will shoot a firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and fire.
17?
That is a
Is
hit.
that a hit?
Mm-hmm.
Be at disadvantage because they're dodging.
14 damage,
But
and he's no longer turned.
Turn.
correct.
But he is slow at least.
How does slow work?
One attack,
They get a save
basically.
after every turn, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, Lunan?
No, it's not.
Alright, then let's go for. It was a wisdom save. 17
Yep.
DC.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's no longer
Wow.
slowed.
Impressive.
Thank you. He is going to come out and he is going to attack Zal. Unfortunately, that's a hit.
Down you go.
Which means Zal is down again. The other one
you-
is going to make his wisdom save.
Yeah, well, that'll do it.
It's still turn.
Correct.
Wise zombies. Yeah.
He is no longer slowed, but he is still turned. The Tyrannosaurus zombie is dead, which brings us to Dusted Coal.
Dustin is just gonna take 5 steps. 5 feet over here, 10 feet in the air, 5 feet past Valris. So it's 20, 25, 30. And gently pat this guy on the shoulder with the dagger in his hand. That's a very bad
miss.
miss. That's a critical fail, in fact. And then a 17.
The 17 hits.
For 8 damage, and he's marked. But so he
Okay.
gets an advantage attacking me and disadvantage against anyone else.
Alright. Anything
Wait,
else?
what happened to this guy? What?
Dusted, as your eyes cast across the room, you realize that the merchant is lying dead and bloodied on the ground.
We have casualties up here. I need some help.
Right. It is Lucanu's turn, and the first thing she is going to do is she's going to move around. Hold on. She can't climb 10 feet. And she's going to use her action to dash. Alright. Biff Longsteel! Biff moves into the room as well. And he's gonna move just over to there as he takes in the paintings and the sights. Tlad is going to go, and he is going to use. I mean, he may as well just magic missile the ghoul, and he will use third level spell slot. That's 5, right? (10 + 5 is 15, bugger. So it's on 1 hit point as they all strike him. Which brings us to Valrus.
Just go to the opposite side and use
Poor
sharpen
Sal.
grasp. 13.
13 is what you need to hit him. Yes. As you shocking grasp him for 10
enough damage.
points. Oh, nice. The lightning courses through his body as he falls down dead. Anything else, Valrus?
Nope. I don't know. Give a quick glance maybe around that direction. If whatever killed the merchant is still around.
Okay, roll a perception check for me. Nothing that you
And-
can see. From where you are, you can't make it out. And that'll bring us to Yolena.
She.
Maybe bring Sal's corpse back.
Can I hop over the wall here, or do I have to go all the way around?
You can hop over the wall there.
4, 5. I will chill dash. 20. I think she can get to about there. I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't. Could she try and see what might have killed him, or is she too far away?
Yes, too far away, but also you are on the edge of the darkness. You actually can't see the corpse from where you are.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah,
Because
that'll be a
Biff
turn then.
Biff has moved. It's no longer light in the dark corridor. Alright. Which brings us to Fargo, the survivor.
I dash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to towards my companions. 10. That will be. I can get to there. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Wait for me.
Anything else?
Nope. That's all.
Alright. Dusted, roll a d20 for me.
I mean, I'll take another 20 for Styles recovery.
Awesome.
Nice. I mean, that's 2 right there.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Lunan.
Yeah. Lunan does not like that she ran away over to the throne. That he's noticing in the back of his mind, but he will go for. No, he will not. He will wait so that the ghoul doesn't get a turn, and he will. Hold an action to attack the ghoul until after someone else has attacked it. And then he will shoot a fireball.
Okay.
Because I have field of view on him, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'll let you have field of view.
Otherwise, I'll move myself.
That would be better. Yeah.
And then I hold my action to shoot fireball.
Which brings us to Dusted Cole.
He is gonna run over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and check on the merchant. If he's long gone, if he's still hanging on.
Roll a medicine check.
I don't know.
Might be alive.
Yeah, you know, I think.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like if you scrape the blood from his face, you might be able to give him mouth to mouth.
Don't do this to me. Oh. Oh. Dustin is panicking and not quite sure.
He looks like you
what
could
to do.
save him if you act quickly.
But I'm a mechanic, not a doctor.
So you're gonna just change his oil filter, are you?
Well, I don't know. Dustin's just gonna call for help. Basically, he has no idea what he's doing with this man. And if his intestines were lying on the floor and he would try to push them in, it's not good trusting Dustin at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Just he doesn't even trust himself in this.
What is
So-
that? What was that?
That's the next Tyrannosaurus bursting out from this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the hole that he created.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right, so
that's my turn.
all right. Lucano has her turn, and she proceeds to start attacking the throne with her sword.
What?
She's
Why?
smashing it and going crazy.
Well,
and-
it was made from Chilton something the last time, so maybe she recognized someone. I don't know.
To which Biff moves forward and starts poking it with his longsword as well and helping her. Right, Slad is going to... I mean, he may as well just turn around and attack. He's going to use another magic missile slot. Yep, he's going to go for a 4th level spell. That's 6, isn't it? $18.24.
And Lunan hits, right?
Which triggers Lunan's attack. Lunan, the undead, is on 12 hit points after those magic missile attacks at maximum.
Ooh. Then let's see what I can do. It's definitely doable.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
2 ones. Worst damage I could do.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And you don't have the
I
fire
wa-
ring.
Oh, that's Valus.
Alright, he's on 5 points. Which brings us to our fire ring wearer or bearer. Valrus, it's your turn. Followed by Yelena.
Gonna go and try and help out Dusted with the possibly corpse.
What are you doing to help exactly?
I guess I'd need to also see if he's still alive or not.
You're going to try and assess his status?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and roll a medicine check for me, please. With a dirty 20, Valrus, he's most definitely dead. The jugular is missing. It looks like he's had his throat eaten out. As well as the back of his head has been caved in from some smashing attack, some bludgeoning attack.
Look around, confused.
no one saw what did it.
Did you see what did this?
No, I didn't.
No, I'm asking Dusted because Margot's
okay.
No,
too far away.
nothing. I mean, do you think one of the keys could have done this? That's all I have. Like, there's a hole right there, and he was lying here next to it.
That's
I don't know
probably
if
his
that-
turn.
your
Yeah,
turn?
he's just gonna look around and yeah, end his turn, I guess.
All right, that brings us to Yelena.
She's gonna run on in and stab the ghoul.
Oh
Zombie.
yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that will do it.
That definitely does it. As you go
Oh,
running
he's
in
dead.
and slash across the ghoul, you manage to connect and cleave a cavity in his chest. The ghoul is down. As that brings us to the end of combat.
She kicks it for good measure.
Thump. Okay.
Horrible things.
I need Felris roll a d20 for me, please.
She's gonna run out after the d20 and she'll go and put a heal on the Minotaur.
Felris
He's
is
alive,
tall.
actually. What hit point?
He's no, because you need 3 passes to get.
But he rolled
And now,
a 20, I think.
He did.
yeah, but that's only
Came up
two.
That's
and
only
then he
2
went back
spots.
down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he's been down 3 times now.
Poor Mr.
What?
Minotaur.
A 2 gives you 1 HP automatically according to standard rules. I don't know if you have any.
A 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was only two what we gave. Okay.
and 1 gives 2 losses.
Mhm.
I've always had it the other way around. It's actually not in the homebrew at all, is it? I can't remember.
I don't know if you've done anything in your homebrew.
Like, official is a natural 20 is you recover 1 hit point.
So you don't get 2 saves. What, you automatically stand up, do you?
Yes.
Officially.
Yeah, it says here, yeah. If your character rolls a natural 20 on the death saving roll, they regain 1 hit point if unconscious. I always thought it was 2 because that's how it works on death, you know? Or the negative ones, yeah.
Likewise.
Mm.
Okay. Fair enough. So then, Yelena, you won't need to come running through.
3 levels of exhaustion, though.
But he definitely has 3 levels of exhaustion. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Guys, I think we're going to call it a night here.
Yeah.
You definitely were very close. A couple of you, especially Fargo.
Yeah.
But that was quite close.
59 HP.
That was good dicing. Some good 20s that were rolled over there as well. Well done.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good
Thank you,
20s
everyone.
today, actually.